The fall season was really great. I think there was a lot of confidence after coming off a really good season last year, our best season ever. And I feel like we did graduate, a big class, but we brought in a big class too, and also sort of had the same sort of core classes in the middle stay. And yeah, I just feel like there was a lot of confidence in the fall, which is good, but I guess you don't want to have too much confidence because you always need to get back to work, right? So I feel like we played a lot of tennis in the fall. I remember one day at Kenyon, we opened the courts in the morning and we were still playing through the dark at night. So I feel like the fall for us was a really good test physically. I think we had played more matches than we typically had in the past. So I think that was just a really good test for us. Specifically, a focus right now is doubles. I think our performances in singles are consistently really, really strong. But I think doubles is always something that we just need to prioritize and, always get better at. I feel like the game of doubles changes all the time, and depending on who our opponents are, you just always have to be ready to make adjustments, and it's how we start our matches. So it's just really a huge part of this dual match spring season here, and it's a big focus for us right now. This Sunday is a little bit bittersweet. I know it's a little bit on our minds. Well, a lot on our minds. It's our first dual match without Madeline Ice with us, and somebody that's truly missed every day. So I know it'll be, maybe a little bit of a hard day in some moments. Maddie really loved competing so much. So this was the time of year where she just enjoyed being on the court so much. And, we're just gonna fight really hard and do our best to make her proud, this Sunday against Wooster and hopefully for the rest of the season. But we are really excited to get back out there. Doesn't seem like it, but it has been a while since the fall season. So I think everyone just feels like they're, just ready to get some matches going and ready to get going. So I think everyone is excited and ready to start it up. So it'll be a long spring, but again, I think there's a lot of excitement.
Hi, I'm Shreya. I'm a senior biomedical engineering on the tennis team. I kind of knew that I wanted to do engineering kind of going into college just because my parents are both engineers, so kind of had that interest in the field already. And I really like the biological aspect of it, kind of like how it connects with the human body, and with an kind of initial interest in pre-med as well. I was more inclined towards BME due to its clinical application and things like that. For the past, I'd say 2 years now, I've been doing some research in the Capadona Shostal lab. So I mostly work with the Capadona lab under a couple of his grad students. So I've done a couple projects in the past before. One that I did about a year ago involved using microelectrodes, which are kind of implantable, electrodes that go into the brain to potentially to alleviate symptoms related to brain diseases such as Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. And we're trying to improve on the design of the electrode basically, and really trying to engineer a design that allows for decrease in infection and things like that. And the project that I'm working on now is related a lot to drug delivery. So kind of what I'm doing right now is really testing out a couple of new titania methods of carrying drugs and trying to find out how to calculate the release of the drug and trying to find out like what's the best way to really make sure like it circulates in the human body and like provides the best effects that it provides. Both these projects have been really exciting. The first project I did was a couple years ago, so I was just kind of entering into the lab. This new project I actually just started working on as of this semester, really. It's part of my research elective class as well. So I'm kind of like taking a new role in this project where I'm taking more initiative with the help of my grad student, trying to write like more procedures and trying to map out the plan for the whole semester. And it's been just like great, I guess, kind of taking a more like, I guess, like primary role into this experiment and research project. So I think it's more like I can't really choose one or the other. It's just been a great transition from my role into the lab. The thing that I've probably enjoyed most about here is honestly the people that I've met here, both the team and outside of the team. Everyone has been so supportive throughout like my journey, especially when I've had a couple of like ups and downs throughout my athletic or academic career, and everyone's just been able to really have my back. And I think that's something that I didn't really know how to expect coming into college, and that's something that I've come to really value as like throughout my time here.